Welcome back, everyone, to Mariners franchise episode number 18. Now, before we begin, um, rain is going crazy, thunder's going crazy, my dogs are going crazy. So if you hear all that, my apologies. Second thing, I accidentally did not save yesterday, so we are one game worse than we were in the last episode, but it's not a big deal. 3.5 to 4.5. With that out of the way, we are back with the Mariners episode number, like I said, 18. The team is good, but on a very, very slow stretch as of late. You look at this game, it's starting to come down to it now. Only a 3.5 game lead in the division, as before it was about an 8.5 game lead in the division before the really bad stretch we've been on recently. The Rangers are really catching up. They have a 8-2 in their last 10. We are 3-7 in our last 10. But it is really only the Rangers. No one else is really competitive. So that's what that is. But this might be a bit of a shorter episode. All I plan on doing is playing this game. And want to know why? Luis Robert is here after the trade deadline, which has not technically happened yet, but it's basically happened. And then Ha-Seong Kim, the other guy that we acquired at the deadline, who is OPSing 808, which is so much better than what we did have at short. We did give up a lot of prospects. However, if you go here, you go to top prospects, you go to our organization, we still have really good prospects. Felton, Emerson, Montes, Thanger, Arroyo. That's a really loud one right there. I'm sure y'all would hear that one. That one's very loud. But you look down the list, about five. We have 5 guys top 50 in the league, but we got to really remake it. Hopefully, the guys we drafted are really going to help do that. But first, let's get to signing some guys. Brian Wu, of course, he's one of our biggest aces. Probably our best pitcher right now, a 2.20 ERA. He might win the Cy Young this year. We're going to give him a massive deal, given through age 34. And let's get up this to $200 million. This feels accurate for what he would get around that. He thinks he's worth more. That's fair. He's not entirely wrong. We'll go up to 205.5. He wants more. We'll go 210 here. Wow, he wants a lot of money. He deserves a lot of money though, so it's not like he's inaccurate with his ask. 8 years, 215 for him. Victor Robles is interesting, right? I think he's movable. I don't think he is necessary. His OPS is at 773. His average is down. Everything's really down for him. His OBP is down. His slugging is down. Everything is down. And he's not really bringing a ton to the team. He's only a 2.5 WAR player. And I don't think he's necessary to bring back. Obviously, I would think about it, but for now, we'll leave it alone. Ryan O'Hearn has to come back. He has been raking, even if it's just a 2-year deal, because he's 34. I'd like to take him to about his age, 34 season, see if he's still cooking around that time. We'll give him $8 million a year to agree to this term. $16 million works out well. Paul Sewald at 35 years old, good year, but it's not excellent. I'd be willing to do a 1-year contract for Paul and hope that he'll resign here on 3.1, 3.2. He gets 3.2. Kike will leave alone. Marlowe. These guys can just come in and be sort of buffer guys, 2 years. Hopefully he'll take about $1 million. He does. Samad do the same thing, 2 years. That's about as low as they'll go. And then Leonardo Ribas, who's been a sort of a minor league legend for the Mariners, he'll take 2 years, 1.6. Indeed, he will. Gregory Santos is interesting, but he's having a good year, right? He's having a great year. I don't really use him much, but he's been very good in Sims, so there's no reason not to re-sign him here. He's a young guy. He'll only get better, probably. I think 3 years, 18.7, 3 years, 19, 3 years, 19.3, 3 years, 19.5, 3 years, 19.8, 3 years, 20. Okay, that's a lot of money, but he's had a really good time. It's really going to be interesting to see Ha-Seong Kim and Drew Rasmussen to see how they play. If they play good, we'll probably re-sign them, but if not, we don't know. But with the potential of my power going out, we're going to get into the game. You know the lineup. We did in the last episode. Here's the rotation anyway. Here's the bullpen. We brought up Derry Moretta, who was having just a electric season in the minors. He had a 1.3 ERA and like a .73 WHIP. Granted, last year in the majors, he was very, very bad. So we will try and get him back on track. He's a short leash kind of guy because we're not all the way to the deadline yet. We could still make one more move for a reliever. And of course, here's the lineups, both lineups. I won't read them all out. We explained them in the last episode. But it's time now to get into this game. Logan Gilbert, Jose Soriano, as it is the debut for the new Mariners. If we can get a big win here, it would be massive. I want to do the neon green, not the neon greens, the navy greens. Not the navy greens, the forest neon. What do they call it? They call it something specifically. I don't remember what they call it. Forest green? I'm not sure. Everything looks good there. Logan Gilbert gets a start. And we are out to our second series to begin the post All-Star break run. Now, the bottom of the lineup is Cole, but also just started. So this will be Ha-Seong Kim's first game and Luis Robert's first game here with the Mariners. I'm very excited, especially for Robert. That was sort of a last-second decision. I knew I wanted Ha-Seong Kim or Ezekiel Tovar. Tovar just didn't make a lot of sense to me. So bringing in Ha-Seong Kim made more sense, in my opinion. But it's a bad Angels team and a 59-41 Seattle Mariners team. A lot of different things. Both are new acquirees searching for power, but besides that, looking pretty good. It's time to get going. 1-5 over the last 6. We need to get back on track. As for the league news, here it all is. If you're interested, the Rangers moving to within 3 games in the AL West, and here is the farm report. The farm is kind of jacked up now with all the trades we made, but the top 5 prospects, we'd like to see them playing well. It's time to get into it. Mariners Angels here in T-Mobile Park, and Logan Gilbert on the bump for the Mariners with his former roommate Cal Raleigh behind the dish. This year, he's been very good. 20 games started, 2.85 ERA, nearly a sub-1 WHIP. Strikeouts are at a very high rate with a 22.4% K rate and only a 5% walk rate. Brings up Pablo Reyes, former Red Sox, former Yankee. Don't know if he was a Yankee in this franchise. I don't think they acquired him mid-season in real life. I know he has played some games for the Yankees this season, as there is a strike on the first pitch of the game for Logan Gilbert. It was a nice 96-mile-per-hour fastball as we get back to load up for another one. 0-1 pitch here to Pablo Reyes, hitting .218 in the leadoff spot for this putrid Angels team, who are really good in real life for some reason. By really good, I mean they're 2 games below 500, but in the AL West, that puts you 3 out of the division lead. There's a slider on the outside. Luis Robert will be playing left field, and Ha-Seong Kim will be playing shortstop for the Mariners, the 2 new acquirees. Andrew Rasmussen, long relief, which we've been in desperate need of, because we really didn't have any straight-up long relief. We've had good relievers in that area, like Rasmussen, or not Rasmussen, I can't think of his name now. You know who I'm talking about, lefty. And then, of course, Santos are both good pitchers, but they're both not long relievers. I do say that. Santos went 6 2/3 innings last episode, scoreless in a loss, which was kind of crazy. If you're not seeing the episode yet, go ahead and check it out. One of my favorite episodes of the series so far. Long at bat here with Pablo Reyes nearing the 7th pitch. Feels like a longer at bat than that. 2-2 count to Reyes. Fouls another one off, and this is one of those at bats in the show where he just ends up getting a hit, and there's nothing you can do about it, which is always annoying. I keep clicking the wrong button. I keep accidentally clicking splitter. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Logan Gilbert starts off this game with a long battle, but he gets a strikeout. 1 down. Really nice movement on that pitch. Able to get the swing. He's very late on it. And it brings up Nick Madrigal, so interesting 1-2. I've not seen this Angels lineup before. I only wanted to play this game because it's the first game of both Ha-Seong Kim and Luis Robert, Andrew Rasmussen if he ends up playing. But especially Robert and Kim. I want to see what they do in their first game in here. Looking a lot like Zach Neto does Nick Madrigal. And I assume he will be playing here. That is Zach Neto, I would assume. 1-1 count here. Early on in this game to Nick Madrigal. Nicky 2 strikes. He was called by Jay Spinetti a while back for the White Sox. Former top overall pick for the White Sox, I believe. or Cubs actually. He was in the Dylan Cease trade as well. 1-2, fouls it off. Good contact guy. Pomeranz, that's his name. 1-2. I think the only lefty in the bullpen. That is in the dirt on the curveball. 2-2 again. Not a lot of pop potential for Nick Madrigal. Not a home run hitter. That was definitely a strike. And Mike Trout on deck. So it doesn't get easy in this lineup. I guess it gets better as it goes on. 3-2. Fouls it off. A lot of foul balls early on. Not a good sign. We want to see Logan get deep into this game. 3-2 here. Swing and a miss. Very risky pitch throwing a curveball. 3-2. He gets the swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the game to begin. And he strikes out a guy who does not strike out very often in Nick Madrigal. Really nice pitch here from Walter. Below the zone, in the dirt, gets in the chase, brings up one of the best players in the history of the sport, Mike Trout. He's, of course, dealt with so many injuries, but when he plays, he's electric. As of late, maybe a little bit less so, but it's popped up to outside. Get Ryan Hayes there to make the catch. 1-2-3 inning for Logan Gilbert, just under 20 pitches. As we get to the bottom of the first and the top of the lineup for the Mariners, it is Robles, Rodriguez, and a rally. Jose Soriano. He throws heat. It might be something we struggle with, but he doesn't walk a lot of batters. He doesn't strike out a ton of batters, and his whip is very high. Hopefully, we can get to him here. Soriano throws actually 101 on the fastball as a starter. It's going to be tough for me today, but it is the draw we get. Sinker low and a strike. We were talking about Robles earlier on, talking about how maybe he's expendable for the Mariners in the offseason. Someone that would want a big contract, obviously, but for someone who really doesn't play great defense, for us at least, and doesn't really provide any power, I don't know what value he brings in. We'll have to see, especially depending on who's a free agent. I might look around the league off episode and see who would maybe be a free agent in the offseason that we could get. Or we could just bring up Laz if he's ready. I don't think he is, but he could be. He popped up in the infield, caught at second base by Madrigal. First out recorded by Soriano, way late on that pitch. Brings up Julio Rodriguez, Cal Raleigh up next. Luis Robert batting fifth. The top four in the lineup, kind of unmovable. I mean, Julio's not played great, but he's still Julio Rodriguez in terms of just name value. Fouled it off. 104 hits. It's third on the Mariners. His average is about normal for him at 257. 0-1. Way early on that. Thought it might be a fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Dips in for a strike. 2-2. Been a while since a Julio home run has graced our screen. This is fouled off. Might have been episode 2 the last time Julio hit a home run in this series. It has been a long time. Granted, he's not known for his power, but we'd love to see him hit one out. This is outside for a ball. So Soriano will throw 10 pitches in the inning. That is a success for me. That is in the zone for a strike. Yep, got to swing at that. First strikeout for Soriano. Brings up Cal Raleigh. Home run in the Dodgers series in the last episode, and a series win. The last series win we've gotten. It's been 3 straight series losses since then. Actually, it's been 2 series losses and a series tie with the Astros. Cal Raleigh hitting very well this year. His best career season. 0-1. Soriano deals after a 101. Ripped down the line. It's the same pitch to Julio, or they threw to Julio on 1-2. Fouled off early on it. If that was a fastball, though, it's crushed. 0-2. Swing and a miss ties him up. Kind of swinging the whole way on that. He gets in the chase, not even a competitive pitch. As we go to Soler, Ohapi, and Shanuel. It is Jorge Soler, only 6 home runs. Former World Series MVP hit a ball almost as far as I've ever seen a ball hit in that World Series in Game 5. Game 6. Game 6, not Game 5, Game 6. Or was it Game 5? I think it was Game 6. Off Luis Garcia. About 7 trillion feet he hit that ball. Middle slider. He could have done the exact same thing to that pitch. Does not swing at it. Always threatening when he stands in the box. Presents power that not many others do. Granted, low number of home runs for him this season, as that's another strike called a ball. 1-1. Goes right back to the curveball. Looking good early. A lot of bite on the pitch. He does foul it off. Brings up a 1-2 count. Fouls off a cutter. Dotted bottom left of the corner. That's a great pitch. I mean, that's perfectly located. Bring up a 1-2 count here. Looks like a Clark Schmidt with a 1.80 ERA, looking to win the second straight Cy Young for the Yankees. And 3 of 4. Garrett Cole in 23. 2-2. To Soler is outside. Another full count. Hoppy next. Good player, good catcher. Seems like maybe having a down year, as are most of these guys in this Angels lineup. Not been very competitive this season. 3-2. Middle. Hayes can't make the play. Shortstop cannot make the play. Robert throws it on in. His first action as a Mariner is throwing a single in from Jorge Soler. Gets on the board for the Angels in terms of first base runner for either side. Just gets by Hayes. Didn't think Hayes would not have to die for that, but he did definitely have to die for that. Leaves it be, and it gets by him. And Kim cannot make the play either. Another really good defender. Good left side defense. Good defense in the entire infield, to be honest with you. With Bliss as well at second, who's been very good defensively. Potential Gold Glove winner. Strike 1 on O'Hoppe. He has 23 doubles, which is top 10 in the AL. That is a lot of doubles. In this ballpark, doubles are very, very common in terms of the opposing team, not really for the Mariners. 1-2 to O'Hoppe. Foul off again. He's not really getting any chases on anything, really, besides that curveball. 1-2 here. Pops this one up to center. Julio tracking it. A little bit to the right side in front of the J-Wad squad. Makes the catch. Throws it into Bliss. It's 1 down. Logan Gilbert gets out Logan O'Hoppe. And it brings up Nolan Shanuel. Drafted out of Florida Atlantic, I do believe. Could be wrong. But he was rushed up to the majors very quickly. Not really rushed. He played well. He reached base like first 7 trillion games of his career. He's someone who gets on base at a very high clip. Let's see. In terms of his career, his first season, he got a 402, which is absurd. And then 343 the next year. Down year in 25. Bit better here this season. Not a big power guy, though, at all. That was all. Not a really guy who strikes out a lot, though. But very high bat when he swings, so he might be able to get a curveball below him here. Swing and a miss. Called out by third base umpire. First strikeout of the inning for Gilbert, third of the day. Brings up Taylor Ward, who's having a career best season in real life. Might be an all-star for the Angels, who, despite being 3 games out of the first place, have really no good players. Besides like Taylor Ward and Zach Neto. And I don't even include Trout. Trout's not playing very well. Ground ball fouled. Very close to 1,000 strikeouts for Gilbert. We might get it today, which would be very cool. Of course, they're going to start fouling off everything and getting Gilbert out of this game just so I cannot get that on tape. 1-2. Swing and a miss. 3 away for Gilbert. From 1,000, he strikes out Taylor Ward. 4 strikeouts through 2 innings. He is dealing early on. It is Raley and Robert. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the Mariners lineup are all R's. Interesting. Luke Raley's been fantastic. Hit a grand slam in the last episode against the Astros in a win, which was good. One of our only wins last episode. Sideline shot caught by Shanuel at first base. Picks it. Really hard hit. On time. Everything right on it. Good play by Sean Well to reel that in. But now it's time. Luis Robert. His first at-bat as a Mariner. Now, granted, in real life, he's kind of one of the worst players in baseball. But the game didn't get the memo. And Robert has had so many good seasons. You look at, mainly for me, his 21 season, hit 338, a 945 OPS, and in 23 he was really good as well. He has struggled a lot, but it's his best season since that 23 season. And he's somebody that has so much potential untapped. He's only, what, 28? In a place with protection around him, can he start hitting again? I believe so. 0-1. Fouls off 100. Good timing on that, actually. 0-2 for the former person compared to Mike Trout early on in his career. This is going to be grounded out to first base. Luis Robert, his first at bat is a ground out. Brings up Brian O'Hearn with a 9-game hit streak, hitting 306. He's been fantastic. Great under the radar pickup for the Mariners. I believe somebody who came to us about signing him, or that was Hilliard actually. We went and signed O'Hearn. He's been very, very good. He's lived up to everything and more for this team. Hit up the middle. Soriano makes a great play to get the out. Good timing that inning the whole time, but good defense for the Angels. Gets another 1-2-3. Brings up Adele, Paris, and Reyes. So not a crazy lineup for the Angels. I mean, you see that, and you lose that series. You lose the series, you go 32 innings with a sub-1 whip. That's tough. Adele for the Angels here. Someone who absolutely has mashed against the Mariners. Multi home run games for him. Grand slams, everything the like. Walk-off, maybe he has a walk-off against the Mariners too. It's been too much to talk about, really, as he shoots an 100-mile-per-hour ex-velo single into right field in front of Robles. Brings up Kyron Paris. Never forget early 2025 Kyron Paris. Never do it. I never will. Really good pitch right there. Maybe try to jam him here. If that's a strike. We do get the jam, but it's fouled off. Paris is 0 for 3 in his last game with a strikeout. It's a great pitch by Logan Gilbert, not able to get the swing and a miss. 1-2. Gets a swing and a miss that time. 2 strikeouts away for Logan Gilbert from 1,000 Ks. It would be one of the fastest Mariners pitchers to ever get there, I would think. Only debuted in 2022. Here's a strike, first pitch on a curveball, which has been very good. His best pitch today.
Runner!
This is fouled off. Hit and run situation. Popped up to Robles in right. 2 down. A lot of DFAs for the Mariners as of late. Morihone, Pomeranz, and I mentioned him earlier. Hilliard as well. Hilliard wasn't bad. He just didn't fit on the roster anymore with the fact that Kike can play just about everywhere. Hilliard can only play the outfield. Fouled off there by Madrigal. After that semi-long first inning, it's been a bit of a cruise for Logan Gilbert. He threw about 20 pitches in that first inning. Fouls off a slider. You know what's coming here. That curveball's been so good today. 0-2. Here's a good take. 1-2. Outside. Another nice take. That one wasn't really competitive. 2-2. Changing speed on it. Sends one out to right field, but not a lot of pop off the bat of Madrigal. Sends one out to Robles, who was very active that inning, making 2 outs and a single falling in front of him. 2 hits for the Angels, none for the Mariners. It is tied at 0. Here it is. It was an 8.5 game lead, maybe even more than that for the Mariners, but the Rangers are cutting into it very, very quickly. And the Mariners cannot seem to get anything going on offense, especially when I'm playing. Which it helps that I don't really play the game other than when I'm filming. And when I'm filming, as it's the ball, I am playing on a very small computer screen, so it's harder to hit. Need to get something going, though. This is hit to right field, late on it. Trout makes the catch. Ryan Bliss, he's been stealing a lot of bases this season, and playing good defense. But other than that, not very good. He fouls this one off. Or never mind, he puts it to first base. So another quick out for Soriano. It's about the normal with me. I tend to swing at a lot of things. Here comes Ha-Seong Kim, though. Big acquisition from the Padres, or from the Rays, sorry. Former Padres All-Star, I believe.
Nope.
That's low for a ball.
Ball one, no strike.
Signed out of North Korea. Former Gold Glover, nearly Platinum Glover, I believe. He might have been a Platinum Glover straight up. 1-0. Swings one to his own position, shortstop. Quickly throw on to first. 1-2-3 inning and about 6 pitches for Soriano. Brings up Trout, Soler, and O'Hoppe. Seemingly every game is the same, but if you like watching Mariners baseball, which no one should, you'll like watching these episodes, because they are lore accurate.
Ball one.
First pitch curveball taken by Trout,
Counts 1-0.
who has a home run in the career off of Gilbert.
Ball, that's out.
Outside, 2-0. Try not to throw Trout a fastball early in the count. He tends to smash early fastballs. 2-0. He does foul that one off. Back into the count for Kirby, or for Gilbert. I keep saying Kirby for any pitcher we pitch with. I say Kirby. I don't know why. I mean, I'd love George Kirby, but it's every pitcher we throw with. I say he's George Kirby. He's not. This is Logan Gilbert, who's better than George Kirby, so I don't understand what I'm doing. 2-2. Swing and a miss. One away for Gilbert from 1,000. His 6th strikeout already. He's got plenty of time to get that 7th and 1,000 and be well on his way at what, age 20, 28? Maybe 3,000 is in play. Soler hit a very hard single to the left side earlier on. He gets a call early, does Gilbert here in this at-bat. And then outside, gets the corner, is a strike.
Ball.
High. One away for Kirby from 1,000. Could be this very at-bat. Swing and a miss on the curveball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1,000 for Logan Gilbert. And he does it throwing to his former roommate. And most of those 1,000 have come throwing to Cal Raleigh. I think at least 90% of them, I would think. His 7th already in this game. He's dicing the Angels up. We know what it's like. We've seen it before. We've been doing this a lot. Early on success. Then the 5th or 6th or 7th innings come along, and we really struggle in those, and the offense only comes alive in about the 8th inning, and it's too late at that point. Unless it's J.P. Crawford against the Yankees. 1-1. Ground ball, Hayes. Another 1-2-3 inning for Logan Gilbert. It's a very quick pitcher's duel thus far. Both teams dialed in on the pitching side. Can the Mariners get anything going? They have nothing so far. Perfection for Jose Soriano. And here is the last 10 games. It's been a lot of one-run losses, a couple one-run wins, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 one-run losses in that stretch. Yeah, that won't do. Bullpen's been bad. Lots been bad. And the offense is one of the problems. Soriano behind here, 1-0. I mean, that's just a bad swing.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1 to by Robles. He pokes one out to left. Actually putting a baseball in play right there to Taylor Ward. He is out. Julio Rodriguez up next. There's a good pitch by Soriano. Now you might ask me, why is Lamont Wade not playing against against righties. And to that I say he's better against lefties, and we need a spot for Robert. Would I consider stopping playing Robles? Possibly. But then he'd just come off the bench, and he's a 300 hitter. So I wouldn't just put a 300 hitter on the bench. Like, yes, Lamont Wade's better, probably, but swing and a miss. I just don't like the idea of not playing Robles every day. Third strikeout for Soriano. Brings up Cal Raleigh. He struck out first time up. No hope so far of touching Soriano. And I had a feeling it'd be that way. Is it pretty well from Cal? To the left, making the catch is Taylor Ward. Another quick inning for Soriano. Both these teams going back and forth. I know what this game is going to be like. It's going to be a very close one-run loss. Probably 2-1, if I were to guess. But it's annoying watching the Mariners play and then playing just like the Mariners.
Yep, that ball went out.
Makes me think I maybe should lower the difficulty again, because it's been a very dry spell by me on the sticks.
Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
1-1 here to Shanuel.
Ball 2.
Outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 by Gilbert here to Shanuel. Fouls this off, and it's going to be a 2-2 count. Gilbert looking for his 8th strikeout already here in the 5th. He flies one out again to Rodriguez, making the catch. I believe that's the second flyout to Julio for Shanuel today. Brings up Taylor Ward, who struck out his first time up. Has Julio gotten every single right-handed batter out by strikeout today? I believe so. Depending on Trout the first time up. 0-1 early to Ward. Swings and a miss at 95. Well, it's a slider or a curveball based on what we've seen today. It's a slider. It's fouled off. Both these pitchers throwing a whole bunch of strikes. 0-2.
Ball.
That is a fantastic pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Punch him out.
1-2 to Ward. He swings and a miss at a very nasty cutter. 8th of the day for Gilbert. I mean, that's nearly that is an impossible pitch to hit. I'm surprised he swung. Joe Adell. He has one of the 2 hits for either team today. It is Jorge Soler and Joe Adell, who both have hits in this game. Both J names. Very good at noticing patterns. Does that mean that we need to re-sign Jorge Polanco to get some hits? This is a base hit. I guess Julio could get a base hit as well. To the very, very deep area in right field. It is a double. So the first runner in scoring position for either side today is a Joe Adell double. And he continues to rake against Seattle. Brings up Kyron Paris. Not a great pitch by Gilbert there. 97 left over the plate.
Nope, that's down.
Don't need to let that get to you, though. Just get one more out and get out of this inning. 1-0. There's a nice strike. 2 solo home runs in the last 5 games for Kyron Paris. He's down 0-2. Or 2-1, sorry.
2 strikes.
1-2, I guess, actually. This is hit to center. Makes a bid for another home run, but comes short. Julio makes the catch. Another good inning for Gilbert. The Mariners have been perfect gamed so far by Soriano. Brings up Rayleigh, followed by Robert. Rayleigh did hit a very hard ball in play in the last at-bat. He fouls this one off. First in OPS at 876. That's about the issue on the team, because that's a good OPS, but that's not best on the team OPS. I'd like you to find one team, maybe the Blue Jays in real life. The Blue Jays are pretty good, but they don't really have one good hitter. 0-2. This is a shot to the left side. Play made at third.
He's out.
Gets the out very quickly. And the groans grow louder. 13 up, 13 down for Soriano. He's halfway through.
Ball one.
Good take by Robert. Won a Silver Slugger in 23. Was he an All-Star in 21? I didn't play enough games, I guess. But man, also in 20, was it 21? I think it was 21. The series he had versus the Astros was outstanding. That White Sox team was so special. 2-1 here to Robert. That's a really good pitch. It looks a lot like the pitch he's been throwing above the zone today. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Very good slur. Looks more like a slider. Still would have got me anyway. 4th strikeout for Soriano. 14 up, 14 down. He's well past halfway now. To a perfect game, I'll say it. I'm not scared. It's the opposing team. Brings up Brian O'Hearn. Swing and a miss. It's the splitter. Everything starts top, goes bottom right. It's been tough to hit him today. Impossible to hit him today so far. Ball in play. Good timing. Way below the zone. -9 launch angle will do that to you. Another 1-2-3. Yep, that's 15 up, 15 down. Pablo Reyes, 3rd at bat of the game. No movement in the bullpen yet for either side. Middle fastball. The velo is way down for Gilbert. Start off 97. It's down to 894 on that last fastball. We'd love to gas him up again here. That'd be a cool strikeout. 0-2. Reyes flies it out to Robles, who's in on it. Makes the catch. First out. Brings up Nicky 2 strikes, who was over 2.
No, that's low.
Low curveball nearly catches the zone. Might have just caught the zone, but I don't blame the umpire for getting that wrong. 1-0. Pops one up to left. Robert chasing it down. Really good fielder. When he cares. When he doesn't care, he's kind of slow out there, but when he's locked in, he can make some really good plays. Mike Trout up again. He's definitely the most worrying part of this lineup, besides maybe Joe Adell, I guess.
Nope, outside.
As a outside ball. 1 career home run for Trout against Gilbert, and he leads all players in home runs at T-Mobile Park ever. 36 or something?
Ball 2.
It's insane. It's like 20 something probably. It's not 36. That'd be insane. He did lead it. I guess maybe Cal's probably broken it by now. 2-0. Here's a good pitch on that. Risky to go curveball 2-0, but he does. 2-1 now. Goes right back to it. Does not get the chase that time. Now you got to throw him something in the zone. 3-1 to Trout. Fouls it off. 3-2 now to Trout. Full count. Top 6. Swing and a miss. Gilbert gets another. He strikes out Trout for the 2nd straight time. It's Hayes, Bliss, and Kim as the Mariners look for something, some answer to Soriano. I could have told you this was going to happen with the type of repertoire and type of pitcher Soriano is. I would put money on this, and I would have won a lot of money. This is hit to left for a base hit. It is the first of the game for the Mariners. It comes in the bottom of the 6th inning. It's Brian Hayes. Soriano loses his perfect game bid there. A little bit upset about it, obviously. I'd be as well. And now the question is, do you start moving the bullpen around a little bit? We'll start moving around. Start moving around Rasmussen. Start moving around Brash. what I want to do right now, just in case Gilbert gives up a run. Of course, this inning's not over yet. We can get a run here, and I hope we do something with it.
Outside, that's a ball.
Outside for a ball. Would love a big Bliss hit here. We've not seen him hit a home run this series. That's outside. That's a really good pitch.
1-1.
I didn't think he'd go back-to-back outside pitches, but he did. 1-0. Or 1-1. This is jammed. Kind of a lose-lose situation. Center fielder makes the play. Guess that's Adele. Surely it's not Torlaire. Is Adele. Brings up Ha-Seong Kim. He's been excellent against right this year, which is bizarre. Terrible against left. It's a really good pitch to hit. But I mean, it's hard to swing at that when I've been swinging at outside slurs all day. A lot of movement. I thought it might end up outside, ended up middle of the plate, and then I swing at that one. It's about the story of my life in the show. Those two at bats, or those two pitches. You swing it 2 and you miss it 1. 0-2 to Kim in the dirt. Good eye. That's inside, 2-2. Trying to run him full here. The pitch count's still very low for Sorino. He's only thrown slurs this at bat. There's a filthy slurve. Dotted bottom right corner of the zone. Which was bottom left, actually. But really nice pitch. I mean, you can't put it any better. That's basically where Gilbert threw that curveball earlier that I was talking about. That is a brilliant pitch. Brings up Robles. This might get down. It does not. Catching center Joe Adele. First hit for the Mariners, stranded at first base. This is a pitcher's duel straight out of every episode of this series. Both pitchers have been excellent. Who's going to score a run first will win the game. I would think, probably. Could be wrong. A lot of first pitch balls, though, as of late for Gilbert. He's scared to throw the fastball early in counts. I feel like that's what he's been hit today. It's fouled off. And we've seen Gilbert give up a lot of home runs in this series. And I even played a game off screen with Logan Gilbert that I allowed 3 straight home runs. And they were all solo home runs. They were all in the same inning. They were basically back-to-back. It was annoying. 2 of them were back-to-back. 1 was before and out, then 2 back-to-back against the Blue Jays. 2-1. Foul ball. See if we can get him a slider outside here. It's been working all day. Needs it. Ground ball. Rayleigh. It's going to be tough play. Gilbert there to make the out. I did not know Soler was that quick. But smart play by Rayleigh to get it out. A lot of first pitch curveballs. See if he goes with it again.
Nope.
He does. I don't know how that's called a ball.
1-0.
So I feel like that's been a strike all day. 1-0. Here's a nice pitch for a strike. A lot of breaking pitches today for Gilbert. I've liked the strategy. They've been biting. '96 pitch of the day. Swing and a miss. It's his 10th strikeout. Watch this sequence. Curveball with a strike. Then a splitter, the same action. Then a slider. And then a slider again. Those are all breaking pitches. Brings up Seanwell, who has struggled in his career against fastballs. So we'll try and maybe force a few in here to end the outing for Gilbert. He won't come out for the 8th. Pitch count is getting pretty high. Stamina is getting pretty low. 0-1. Fouled it off early. 0-2 to Seanwell. He struck out on a curveball earlier in the game. Will he do it again? 0-2. It is in the... It's just outside, not even close to a strike. But a waste pitch was a possibility there anyway. 1-2. By Gilbert. 100th pitch of the day. Swing and a miss! Well, Gilbert gets his 1,000th strikeout of his career and has 11 in the game. Shuts out the Angels through 7. He was masterful. Can the Mariners begin getting some hits? Only the one. Brings up Julio. Oh, Funk's one! Julio! Oh, Rodriguez! 1-0 Mariners. He was sitting fastball the entire time. And he got one. And he crushed it. And the Mariners lead 1-0. Trident time for Julio. Man, that felt satisfying. Actually, that was a breaking ball. Alright, well, sitting fastball, and I was so late on it anyway that I hit a home run on the breaking ball. That's fun. That'll do it for Soriano. I would have kept him in, probably. I feel like Hans Kraus comes in. Alright. Power side for Dumper here.
No.
Outside, circle change. Speed difference is noticeable. First pitch. What you call timeout here. Get the best arms warming in the pen. Rasmussen, I would have liked to see him pitch, but doesn't make sense for him to pitch. We're on a really bad streak so far. So, pitch fire. And then we'll actually, no. Weaver can't pitch. Weaver is basically down for the game. Munoz will have to come in and try to save the game. Raleigh, 1-0. If we, so, I mean, this game could be tied at the end of the next inning. So, nothing's confirmed. Fell off here. Man, big time hit for Julio. In a game that I was definitely going to have a thumbnail of Robert. Maybe it's Julio that gets the thumbnail. 1-1. Fouls it off. Might have been touching anyway. Was not close, actually. I lied. 1-2. Weird, funky arm side action for Kraus. There's a foul ball on a sweet swing sinker again. He's good timing on that, but it's very low. Cal does scoop those out. He tends to hit them for home runs, though. 1-2. Another foul ball. He's on time on everything. But, another foul ball. 6th pitch of the at-bat coming. All of them basically have been foul balls, it feels like. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Circle change up. Kraus gets Raleigh swinging. Brings up Rayleigh. Robert will bat in the inning. Foul ball on a sinker. Ooh, man, that's middle. That's good timing. On the late side of good, though, and you never want to be there. 0-1. Very late. Try to squeeze it in the left. Not able to. Kraus is dealing so far. Very different pitcher than Soriano. Same-handedness, but different style. That's outside on this changeup. That Julio home run was electric. 1-2. Swinging him. Is that a curve, a knuckleball? I mean, it moved weird. Strikeout for Kraus. Brings up Robert. He's also better against right-handed hitters than left. Or pitchers than left. A lot of changeups early for Kraus. Swimmer, right side. Speedy. Base hit for Robert. Very lackadaisical effort by Madrigal, but a slow roller puts Robert on with his first hit as a Mariner. Brings up Ryan O'Hearn. Gets his own special interest. He's hitting a home run. Let's get Robert here. Let's get the thumbnail. I was going to do it anyway. And it's on a hit, so it's even better. I've been very vocal about how much I hate this replay system, though. That's just a squibbing base hit by Robert. And he's very slow on it. Ooh, that's a weird look for him. What's his name, dude? Madrigal really was not able to make a play on that. It was so slow. 54 mile per hour exit velo on it. And Robert able to get a hit on it. His first as a Mariner. I don't know, man. I don't like any of this. I just don't like. I feel like they should do more cool animations. In Madden, they do so many cool animations in the show, or than the show. It's easier to get cool, like different things for your play. How does he hit this? How does he get a hit on that, Robert? I don't hate it though. Here's your thumbnail probably for the episode. Brings up Ryan O'Hearn.
Let's go, Ems!
Home run guaranteed here.
Go Seattle!
I mean, it could get down. It does not. How cool would it have been if he had hit a home run after I said it? Julio, though, did hit a home run. I mean, he crushed one 440. He'd get 30 seconds in a home run derby if that was the case. That ball was absolutely mashed. You'll take it every day of the week. Brings up Taylor Ward. Do we do one at bat with Gilbert? I definitely don't think so. We're bringing Spire. He's been so good. 35 games, 2.52 ERA. He started out really rough, but he's really come around since then.
Nope.
It's high.
Ball.
I do want to start warming up.
Ball one,
Someone I've not
strike.
pitched much at all in this series, Gregory Santos, who's been unbelievable. So he's somebody I want to pitch today if it need be. Maybe bring him in for a save, depending on what I feel like the situation calls for. We know Munoz has been way off in save situations in the series. 16 blown saves. Is his hit to right. Robles has been busy there today. Makes the catch. First out recorded by Spire. It's Joe Adele now. Maybe could have put Munoz in here with a lot of righties in, but I trust Spire to get the job done here. It's foul ball on 92. Weird arm slot, though, makes it look a lot more like 94, 95. 0-1. Ground ball. Kim getting out to show his glove for the first time. Makes the play. Watch what I'm about to do. Watch what I'm about to do. Watch what I'm about to do. This is about to be cool. Zach Neto pinch hit. I have an app. I might be able to collage these two together to make a combined thumbnail. Would be cool. Here's Kim. Making a play here. Could also be the thumbnail, depending on what I feel like. He's not had a hit today, though. Brings up Neto. 3 straight right-handed batters for the Angels. Hopefully, we'll be able to get out of this. Neto's had a bad season, but a good player. Former Camel, I believe. I could be wrong. Pretty confident about that, though. 0-2 to Neto. Flips one to center. Base hit. Drops down. It'll bring up Pablo Reyes, another right-handed batter. Definitely probably picked the wrong pitcher in. It's whatever. I feel like a lot of this line has been right-handed, though. Is all of the lineup right-handed for them? Yeah, all but one. Noah Shanwell only lefty in the lineup. So it really wouldn't matter. I needed the pitch Spire anyway, I feel like. There's a strike. Not a home run from Reyes, please. That would be generationally bad. 0-1 inside for a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Trout will bat in the next inning. Or this inning, even, is possible as well. Reyes, 1-2. Ooh, close miss on that changeup. He's not thrown one yet. It's the first one. 2-2. Grounds it. Bliss cannot make the play. And it's 2 straight singles with 2 outs. It brings up Nick Madrigal. We'll bring in Gregory Santos. He's a ground ball pitcher. Spire allows 2 hits late. Whew, man, getting very scary here late in this game. Santos has been so good for the Mariners this season. Unbelievable. I nearly got rid of him last season. If you remember the conversations we had about maybe him regressing based on some of his stats. He gets a ground ball here. Play made. He gets, 2 pitches and an out, which is exactly what the doctor ordered. Needing one more run to feel comfortable with this lead with Munoz on the mound, basically. Or maybe we keep Santos in the game. It's going to be a discussion we have to have. 1-0 as Robert Stevenson comes in. Former Ray and former Pirate. I could be way off. I don't know why. Like, obviously he's a Red. I don't know why I didn't think of his Red days. But I feel like he did play for the Rays and Pirates, though. Speaking of someone who played for the Pirates, here comes Brian Hayes, who broke up the perfect game. In the 6th, he gets another base hit here. Only guy with 2 hits on the lineup today. And it brings up Bliss. Trying to bunt him over to second base. He is out. Switch the runners, I guess, is fine. And try to get over to second base to get a runner in scoring position. Bliss does have speed. He's top tier in the AL in steals. I don't really know how to steal, though, still, this day.
Runner, runner, runner!
He does steal here. He gets the stolen base, so it's a sacrifice bunt anyway, I guess. It's his 22nd of the year. Ryan Bliss gets the steal and puts himself in position to be scored by Ha-Seong Kim here. Just needs a single. Oh, I mean, that's the perfect pitch for it. Fouled off. 0-2 to Kim, who's not been great today. Over 2. Fouled off. Robles will bat in the inning. Julio could bat in the inning. It's not impossible.
Get out of here, Angel.
That's way inside. Even I'm not swinging at that. 1-2 here to Ha-Seong Kim.
Let's go, Seattle.
This is fouled off right side. I don't know how he got contact on that. It's a really good pitch to a right-handed batter. Was able to get wood on it. 1-2. 6th pitch of the at-bat coming. He pops this in the air. Get back to second. Okay, he does. Brings up Robles, looking to knock in Bliss. 292. Doesn't get a ton of opportunities with runner in scoring position as a leadoff hitter. Gets one here. And a big one. Flicks this one out right field. We will hold him. Julio will bat in the inning. Trout has a laser, obviously. It is a single for Robles, and it brings up Julio, who has the homer in the game. Nice bloop shot into right. If it's hit a little bit, like more of a, if it's higher in the air, gets down in a weird funky hop, maybe you score him from second, but that was a very straightforward thing there that we didn't want to risk a throwing out at home, and he would have been. Julio. This is down the line. Foul ball. That might have scored 2 if it was fair. 105 exit Velo on that.
Let's go, Seattle.
I mean, I don't know what I thought was going to happen there. I mean, that was clearly a curveball, and I just really reacted way late on that. 0-2. And he swings and misses. So it's Julio 1 and Angels nothing as we go to the 9th inning. Do you keep Spire in here? Or not Spire, Santos? It's been so good. I think you try it. It is Mike Trout, though, which is obviously difficult. It's Mike Trout as he hits one out of here. We are tied. He continues his domination in T-Mobile Park. Another heart crusher here this season for the Mariners in what has been a season full of them. That's off the handle, basically. That's a great pitch for Santos. That's a perfect pitch. 99 dotted top of the zone. Hit off the hill a little bit of the bat. He's able to push it out and right. Shortest part of the ballpark. And those runners stranded in the 9th kill you in that spot. Kim. Oh, it's going to be a tough play. And Rayleigh can't make it. Error. And now they're really cooking. It's been a bit of a disaster for Santos since we decided to keep him in the game. Here comes Munoz. He's really struggled in the 9th inning in this series. Who thought that Rasmussen would pitch in the game anyway? It's now possible. O'Hoppe, runner at first. Pops it up to the left. Robert comes in on the ball, makes the catch. 1 down. Still a chance in this game. I just hope we don't see Drew. What's his name? Drew. Pitch for Tennessee. Can't think of his name. Ben Joyce. I don't know why I said Drew. Ben Joyce. Don't want to see him in the slightest. Seanwell. Nice inside, nearly two-seam fastball there, it feels like. I did add a changeup to Munoz, by the way, because he throws one in real life now. Occasionally, very rarely. 0-2. What the doctor ordered here? A double play as we go to the 9th inning. Trout ties it up, damage limited. But either way, heart-stopping moment. It did get out. It is Jose Quijada. Cal Raleigh. Fouls it off. Get readjusted here way slower than what we've seen. I don't think the guy who pitched in the 7th inning even threw a fastball. There's Ben Joyce. Don't want to see him at all. I guess I could just free swing for the fences with him on the. I mean, that home run kind of bummed me out. Luke Raley now. This is why you keep Lamont Wade on the bench, folks, in this spot exactly. For left on left, he has 99 contact in spots like this. It's outside. Puts one to the left. Bobbled, but super slow. He's safe. Wow. Able to beat that error out. Does Lamont Wade, which is crazy. We have a guy who can play, two guys who can play first on the bench. Harry Ford will come in and pinch run. Catcher pinch running is crazy, but Harry Ford's built like that. Here comes Robert, his first game as a Mariner. Swing and a miss, circle change. Below the zone. Good timing on it. Dips below the barrel for a swinging strike. 0-1. Now top of the zone, changes a little bit for a strike on the top of the zone. Hopefully this one's in the middle. 0-2. Doubted on 0-2, but possible. Fouls it off. Fouled off again. That one did hover a bit more towards the middle of the plate, but still stayed low. Fouls it off again. Top of the zone. He's hovering all around the edges. This has been a great at-bat from Quijada. 0-2. Another foul ball. I mean, he's working in this at-bat. Is Robert. 0-2. Another foul ball. Now comes the 8th pitch. He has not thrown anything in the middle of the zone. No mistakes. That's high.
2 strikes.
Here comes the 9th pitch. As I might have a heart attack. 1-2. I'm getting a pain in my arm. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Now Ryan O'Hearn against a lefty. Bad matchup. Below the zone. He's thrown nothing near the play, nothing near the zone. Like, I mean, nothing near the middle of the zone. Everything's been dotted or below the zone. This has been very impressive. There was the first one middle of the zone. Laid on it. 1-2 for O'Hearn. Fouls it off, left side. Guessing fastball. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Swing and a miss. Perfect slider. Perfect spot for it, too. Quijada gets the strikeout. Journey of an inning, but it works out either way. We'll put Enrique here at first. Munoz stays in the game, barely pitched in the last inning, 4 pitches. To get 3 outs, was it? It's pretty impressive. 0-1. Ward has struggled in his career against Munoz, hitting 167. Got off. 0-2. A lot of games like this for the Mariners. A lot of extra inning games. Foul ball. In real life and in this franchise. Outside slider. I liked it. I'm going back to it. Fouls it off. I mean, can I go back to it again? I'm going to go back to it again. Lower it a little bit. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Ward strikes out. It felt like it was on. That slider felt like it was good. Ward kept making plays at it. There it is. Tail on that's crazy. Look at the spin rate on that. I don't know if that's in like gyro slider area, but it's around that. Maybe like 3,000 though, I feel like. It's below the zone. 1-0. This goes to the middle of the plate. Crazy movement on that pitch. It trailed back into the hands of Odell a little bit. Stay middle. Able to luckily get just a ground ball on that Neto now. 1-for-1.
Nope.
Trout will bat in the next inning in a guaranteed spot because we're not going to walk it off ever. This game's going to go 57 innings. We will be here for a while. I was going to go to bed early tonight, but it seems like that's not going to happen now. I'm recording this on Thursday. It will be uploaded tomorrow on Friday because I do not feel like doing anything tonight besides going to bed after this game is over. It's taken 15 years off my life. 2-2. To Neto. Swing and a miss. Munoz. Feeling it today. Tyler Kinley, we avoid Ben Joyce for one more inning. Kinley has a 7.57 ERA in 44 innings. How is he on the team? He pitched in Colorado. That's the problem. Good grief. All right. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen now. 2 hits for Brian today. Center field. Deep part of the park. Still back. Still back. Catch made near the track. Brian loves those center field flyouts in big spots. Sack, bunt, failure. Ryan Bliss stole a base in the 9th. Or the 8th. That's your rollout for that inning. Fouled off. I know Kinley's going to go 1, 2, 3 inning because anyone named Kinley kills me. Kinley Jansen, Tyler Kinley. That's about it. 0-1. Swing and a miss. 97.
0-2.
Side, the take. Ryan Bliss is so short. No offense. I love Ryan Bliss. No offense at all intended. I'm also short, so it's good. Good stop. It's been an adventure at defense today for Madrigal, but he doesn't make that play. It's a base hit for Ryan Bliss. Brings up Ha-Seong Kim. He's in need of something here, or we're gonna all hate on him for the rest of the time. I mean, that's a terrible swing, obviously. We're going to ignore that happen and act like it's 0-0 again. First pitch to Ha-Seong Kim. Grounds up the middle. This has been truly one of the worst debuts you'll ever see. Ground out, double play. Ha-Seong Kim has been brutal today. Munoz will come out of the game. Didn't think Rasmussen would pitch in this game, but I was wrong. Here he comes. His debut for the Mariners. We know what Rasmussen brings to the table. He's been a Cy Young caliber starter in the past, 2022 specifically, he was just fantastic for the Rays. Did not make the All-Star game, I don't think, but he might have. Fouls that off 98. He's got a sweeper. He's got ability to put away righties, and this whole lineup is right-handers. Outside of the only alternative, which is Sean Well. 0-2 to Reyes. Wild sweeper movement. That is a Dodgers sweeper right there, folks. Swing and a miss on Reyes. He strikes out for the 57th time in the game. Madrigal now, who's been fascinating to watch today at second base. Grounds it out to Rasmussen. 1-2. Now comes Mike Trout. He hit the home run. I don't want to see it. I know what happened. I'm not going to look at it. I didn't mean to click a button. I wanted to walk him. Okay, well, not going to walk him now. 0-1. Ground ball. Bliss ranging. Tough play. I mean, he makes a play on it, but Trout's too fast still, even in his old age. He gets a single. He's not going to steal the base. He's not. There's a strike on a sweeper to Soler.
0-1's the count.
There's another strike to Soler. Am I going to do this again? Is this just going to...
That's a ball.
I tried it. That would have been false. I'll try it again. 1-2. He's throwing only sweepers this at bat. He tries another one. Base hit. Trout. Maybe it was 4 sweepers. I didn't hate the idea. He's a long reliever. Here comes Logan O'Hoppe. Need an out. Hits this one. Base hit. Send him home. Robles' throw is not in time. That felt like it was on time to me. I felt like that was a good throw. It was green. He took way too long delivering it. He feels out to me still. Even watching the replay, but he's safe. Good pitch again. Middle of the order. Making the Mariners pay.
0-1.
So annoying, dude. To have to watch this same game over and over again. It really makes me want to change the difficulty a little bit. If anyone's watching this and wants to comment, let me know. Should I change the difficulty, lower it again? Not the pitching difficulty. The pitching's fine. But it's so annoying having... Because I'm sure it's not fun for y'all to watch it either. Me just sucking at hitting for 9 innings. Because no, it's not fun for me to watch the Mariners do it in real life. It's been a brutal debut for Rasmussen. Both the Rays players not playing well at all today. And 0-2 on Soler as well, which is tough. Swing miss. 1 run would have been fine. Here comes Ben Joyce. It ain't going to happen for us, obviously. I'm going to swing like I'm swinging the fastball every time, so get ready. Good timing, 101. I'm not swinging early, so it's going to be a crazy freaking looking swing if it's against like his slider or circle change. But I have no chance of hitting anything but a fastball if I'm swinging early on it on purpose.
1-0.
It was 100. I'm early on it.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1-1 by Ben Joyce. I've never even ever gotten a hit on somebody throwing like this. Except Mason Miller. I think I hit a hit off Mason Miller one time. I think it was a home run off Mason Miller, to be quite honest. Swing and a miss on a slider. It'll be 1-2-3 for Ben Joyce, most likely here. Brings up Cal Raleigh. 0-4. Swinging like it's a fastball no matter what. That it is 102. Flies it out, left field. Angels come back, take the lead in the 10th or 11th, and call the game in the 11th. Ben Joyce, easy save. Frustrating. obviously. Thought we were able to get the win there. 2 outs in the 9th inning. But sorry, not even 2 outs in the 9th inning. 1 out in the 9th. No outs in the 9th inning. Trout just tied it and then got another hit. A lot of chances for the Mariners there. But that's a Mariners loss, and I mean that's what the thing is about this. The other part of me is like, this is very realistic, right? One part of me is like, it's very boring to watch, but the other part of me is like, man, you can't get a more realistic moment than this. 2.5 game lead over the Rangers. There's the trade right there. Both trades. Kirby has a shutout going. We win, but barely. Minimum amount of players for the Double-A team. I want to sim a little bit. Try to get some of the freaking taste out of my mouth. It's been brutal, this stretch for this team. Get the win. Pitching staff. I mean, we're start just signing some randos. But yeah, let me know if anyone's watching this video, which I doubt. Just let me know in the comments. You want to see me lower the difficulty? It'd be a little bit more fun for everybody involved. I know it obviously wouldn't be very realistic either, but it is what it is. Trying to find anyone who doesn't exist. Here we go. This is the one that doesn't exist. Here's something that doesn't exist. Should be good. Hopefully now. Yes, I'll stop simulating. We'll see if we can sign some guys here. Trade talks. Nope. Sign draft picks. We have motivation for Molina. We signed him in the last episode, but of course I lost the save file. We do get him here. Could be a good player. No matter what, he's a decent player with decent potential. There's another guy named Mariano. 2.5 game lead still. We do get the series win. Brian Wu continues his great season as 10-2. Maybe we see a Brian Wu start in the next episode, possibly. He wasn't great. He had 6 runs. Rasmussen goes 4 innings, so he gets a little bit payback there in game 3 of the series. Game 2 could have been an easy sweep, by the way. Would have been really helpful if it was. Kirby gave up 2 runs late. Weaver gave up 1 run late. He's been a hard attack closer, but he's gotten the job done most of the time. Now it's the Nationals coming to the ballpark. I guess I'll let stop simulating, see if we got anybody here. Any chance here to sign draft picks? 38, 39. Mariano's in talks. Give him a little bit here. He signs. So Mariano signs on as well. Both Marianos are on board. And then Darren Joyce as well. It's be late for that first round pick. Might be a while to get that first round pick, if at all. It's Jake Irvin. I feel like we can hit Jake Irvin. But like I said, a million, trillion, drazillion, quintillion times, it's so hard to win games you jump into. But I just want some sort of moment. The home runs are so low for this team. The pitching is so good, but the offense is still really bad. We tried to fix that with Robert. Hopefully we do. Obviously it's tough. It's been really rough.
Let's go, Victor.
Jake Irvin. Not throwing crazy stuff. Is he a side armor that I didn't know about? Interesting. Down the line, base hit. Get by left. Does not. Run to the third. Irvin gives up a single here. Brings up Julio. Unless it's not, but it is. It's Julio. Home run in that game. We'll never forget about it. Oh my goodness. It's things like that that make me want to delete this channel. No, I'm kidding. This is hit to the gap. It's getting down. 1 run will score. We will tie the game. 1-1. Really good range in center field, by the way. But we know the defense that, what's his name? What's that kid's name? Jacob Young. Yeah, Jacob Young has a crazy glove and crazy range, so it doesn't really surprise me. He's able to get a play there, but that was hit really well to the gap, so it's actually kind of crazy. Colin Poche, former, hold on, I can do this. Pirate? No, Ray. Close enough. Not even close, really, actually, at all. We'll ignore that. 0-1. Foul ball. 0-2. Cal's been very bad in this episode.
We need a base hit here. 3.
I thought that was going to do the same thing that this first pitch of Julio did. That's my explanation for that. Brings up Luke Raley, who we do not need to use in this spot. Like we said, this is what Lamont's for. To hit lefties. As a lefty, it's kind of freaking sick. It's based. 284 hitter. Squibs one to short. Don't think an error is going to come from Abrams, but he might go to the lottery after this. Ends the inning. Poche. I'm not pitching. It's just not going to happen. A lot of pitches for Seawald. 20 of them. That is too many. We will change the pitcher. We'll bring in Moretta. His first time pitching this year.
You're out.
Ground out.
Ball 4. Take
Walk.
your base.
Stolen base.
3.
Strikeout. We'll pitch to low. Moretta was so unhittable in AAA. Of course, the major leagues are not AAA. Shocker. So it could be a completely different story. He had like a 57 ERA last year. Hayes, tough play in the hole. He makes it look easy. Brian Hayes gets it done. And yes, that does bring up the star of the episode, Luis Robert, against Hunter Harvey. He's going to throw 7 trillion miles per hour. Which is scary, obviously. Flings this one to right field. It's foul. We're in a 9-game hitting streak. Means they have to hit in every game as a Mariner, which is good. Fouls it off. Oh, I thought that might be like inside, and I was early enough on that to actually kind of turn his hands in on it and get it out of here to left, but it was too far inside. 0-2. That's right down the middle for a strikeout. It's better than swinging at a non-competitive pitch, I guess. Rhino Hernan. Oh boy, I thought that was a slider right down the middle. Even if it was, I was late on it. 0-1. Outside. Yeah, let me know if I want to change the difficulty just to make it a little bit more entertaining. I don't think I'd win every game we play in, even with the difficulty change. Just sit center field. Not deep enough. Play made by Young. As my voice cracks, like I'm 14 years old. I am 22. Is it Ryan Hayes? We will sim this because I'm not going to get hit. But Key might. No, fly out. Moretta, single. Strikeout. Stone Garrett, fly out. Escalona, ground out. Bliss, strikeout. Kim, ground out. Robles, double. Mariners legend Colin Snyder. Okay, I know what he does. He's gonna throw a lot of sweepers. Hopefully, if he's lure accurate. He's lure accurate. Okay, that's good timing on a 90-mile-per-hour cutter down the middle, and I don't hit it out. Fascinating. Jacob Young with Dario Moretta. He's a long reliever. Give me one moment in my life, please. One. Caught by Kim. Garcia. He's 1 for 4. Says it was gone about 10 hours longer than I thought it would. It's not even 10 hours long yet. Brian Hayes bobbles it, picks it up, throws it back, play made. He's able to make a move on it despite the issues. Here comes the only run for the Nats. It's James Wood.
Ball 1.
Ball. I'm not going to be risking anything here. If he grounds the ball for a single, it's fine. I'm not throwing him anything. I lied. Oh, good play. Very fast. He got him! Oh my goodness, what a play. Lamont Wade and Dario Moretta. 1, 2, 3. Cal Raleigh. Colin Snyder. Could be a homer.
Ball.
That's low. Crazy take by me, actually. High key, insane take. 1-0. He hits this one left. Deep left field. Get out. It's a walk-off home run. Oh my goodness. Something good has happened in my life. Let's go. Cal Raleigh walks us off to deep left field. Big Dumper deposits one. Here comes the very, very last celebration. Look, bro, I would sim the rest of this series. I really would. And maybe I will. But I would love to. This is the spiritual end of the episode. We will go on for just a little bit longer, but that was the spiritual end of the episode. So if that's what interests you, it's cool. Luis Castillo goes 7 strong innings. 3 hits allowed by the Mariners as we play another extra innings game. Moreta pitches 3 innings. He might be the GOAT. Robles goes 3 for 5. Julio fouls off, or pops out to catcher a 90-mile-per-hour cutter down the middle. Brother, I'm not doing this. Okay, I'm doing it again. It's Luis Robert, dude. I'm risking. Look, we've had a spiritual ending of this episode. The episode ended with the Cal Raleigh home run. This is DLC. This does not count. If you are still here, you should leave, because this is probably going to be a loss, and I'll be sad. But please stay, also. Here comes Luis Robert. Colin Poche pitching again. Same situation as last episode, or the last game. Don't know if it's not the same score. It was 1-1. Actually, it was 1-0 inside. Another crazy take by me. I didn't lower difficulty. I'm crazy with my eye nowadays. It all changed after Mike Trout hit a 9th inning home run against Gregory Santos. Foul ball for Robert, hitting .262, so his average has gone up since joining the Mariners, I think is what that means. I tried to be nasty and take that pitch. It was a strike. Swing and a miss. Poche strikes out Robert. Brian Hayes. No, I'm just going to sim. We had our moment. We lost. Strike out the side is kind of crazy.
Ball 4, take the base.
Walk, runner on, with no outs. Bliss can bunt on a guy here, but the second baseman's in position. Sinking through the left side for a base hit. Brian Bliss gets a hit, 2 on, no outs. 9th inning. Ha-Seong Kim. He's been brutal. All is forgiven if this gets down. It does not get down. Crazy arm in center field. Might have been safe on a tag. Would have been close. Just the 1 out. It's always Robles, dude. But Robles is hitting well, dude. I can't get the. I gotta resign him. After this game, we're resigning Victor Robles. Hitting 306, dude. That's a crazy pitch. This dude looks like that one freaking minor leaguer that went viral for throwing, like, straight down. Center field popped up. No play is able to be made on it. I don't know why he made that play. Brings up Julio. Single in the game. Bobble it. If I'm on time with that, might be a game over. To be honest, I'm not. Jacob Young raked in that game. Shinosuke Aguasara. Did I kill that first pronunciation? Shinosuke Aguasana, I guess actually would be what that's called. That's called this person. 2-game lead. Yeah, so let's stop simulating. Darren Joyce. We get Darren Joyce as well, which is good. O'Rourke is hurt, so we're not going to try to sign him. Anthony Santana is the last guy we'll attempt to sign. Please. For anything, win this game. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just contemplating life. We're in another one of these games, dude. Series win here would save my life. But nothing good can happen to little old me. K-Bear Ruiz. What do I freaking do? I would love to not pitch Spire here, but I'm going to have to. He's at 21 pitches. It's an obvious home run. Steal here would actually be crazy. I don't think they'll do that. Swing and miss. There's good. There's good. Not even a sentence. There's good. 0-2. Very foggy here in Seattle on a Sunday. In the dirt. Oh my goodness. But he might try to steal on that because the CPU's stupid. 1-2. Super Mega Baseball CPU would have swung at that. 100%. Shout out the greatest baseball game ever made. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Spire knocks him down. Now I finish playing. It's Hunter Harvey, though. I ain't swinging. It's freaking Luis Robert. Okay, I'm swinging. IKF 16 hit streak. What in the world? 99 power dotted. This is what I'm dealing with, dude. I can't hit this stuff. That's why I'm wondering if I should change the difficulty. Because I'm... Oh, Robert! Welcome to Seattle. And welcome to the thumbnail. That'll work. That'll play. That'll freaking play, for sure. No doubter. Off the bat. Of Robert. Oh, yeah. You think that first one was the thumbnail? No, that was Captain. That's the thumbnail. That's a freaking pimp job. Don't deny my... I mean... Throwing crazy bat flip! Yeah! His arm is kind of stuck in himself, which is kind of sucky. That kind of takes away the moment. You gotta take a few angles here. Bat flip, thrown away. Get off my freaking screen, show your friends, because I'm gonna take another screenshot. I don't know if the screenshot will actually show up in the screenshot, but it might show up in the screenshot. And then, yeah, try the bases. Yeah, home run. Pretty freaking sick, dude. Ryan Hayes. No, I lied. This was the spiritual end of the episode. Hey, Johnny Farmello makes the majors early in his run with the White Sox. Ethan, Logan Evans gonna make his debut as well. Feels like he should. We freaking blew a Logan Gilbert win, by the way, which is kind of sad. Right field, getting down, falling, base hit. Brian Hayes is kind of hitting today, which is good. Andrew Painter finally called up after 17 years as a top pitching prospect. Here comes Dylan Moore. That was off. There's probably someone on the bench right now. I'm not going to want on the bench. Yeah, I'll bring in Luke Raley here. I know we took a strike already. No one actually cares, is the thing. It's pitches like that I need to take advantage of. Truly. I'm going to, yeah, get out of the game. He doesn't deserve to share the same court as me. Anthony Bender in. No. I mean, I guess yes, actually. Shoots it right side. Double play. There was only one out? Okay, well, switch the runners. Steal a base. I'm in a good spot to steal, but I decided not to steal. I don't know how to steal, dude. I did the same thing as before, and it didn't steal. That was off. What an inning it'd be if both the acquisitions hit a homer. That'd be cool. Doubt it happens, but it could happen.
Runner, runner, runner!
Swing and a miss. Would have been a stolen base, though. So I understand it now. I understand it now. You steal... You click the button, steal. It never steals automatically for you, I don't think. It just... You gotta click the button when it steals. Okay, Luke Weaver in the game. If I blow this lead... We're not playing extra innings. I'm ending the episode. It's a successor to the episode called The Most Mariners Video Ever. And this has been a very Mariners video as well.
Oh,
This will be a big series win, though. For real. I know the Nats aren't crazy good, as Julio makes the play on a Stone Garrett fly out to deep left center field. But getting this win means something to me. It means the top of the lineup's going to bat in the inning. Yeah, I saw it. Escalarago grounded to Kim. Now, the thing with Kim is he doesn't hit baseballs, but he can play defense. And that's more than J.P. Crawford can say. Here comes Jacob Young. Not really the top of any lineup. Don't know how he's even batting. If there was a designated fielder, he would be the greatest designated fielder in the history of baseball. Patrick Bailey would be up there as well. Shout out Patrick Bailey. Center. Herb. Okay, well, I'm sorry. Alright, I said earlier he's a heart attack closer. Bring up Luis Garcia. Don't happen again. Don't let it happen again. I said if I blew it at in the video. My button is now on the in the video button. So if it happens, I'm ending the video. James freaking Wood. Up to freaking bat. I got 2 outs again. Let the world know. Good strike. 0-2. Easy does it. Every pitch wants to be hit as a home run. The game knows it hates me. 0-2. Ground ball, foul off. 0-2. Anything near the zone is going to be a home run. Obviously, I know that. So I'm not going to try. 0-2. Swing and a miss! Mariners win the freaking series. Alright, well, should I title... I'm going to title this video freaking, like, Luis Romero debut. Actually, it's probably what I'm going to title it. But also, this is a worthy sequel to the Most Mariners episode ever. Very worthy sequel. I think you'd argue this was even a more Mariners episode than that episode. Logan Gilbert was great. Mariners win the series. Truly one of the most absurd episodes you'll ever see of anything. We lose the spotlight game, as we always do, by the way. Except for the first 2 games of this series. In the offseason, in the next episode, sorry. I'm going to play some of these games off screen. I want to play Brian Woo's start. Next episode, what are we looking at? Is Detroit good? No, they're not. I don't want to play at home again. No one is good. Like, literally no one is good. This schedule is freaking easy. I guess we'll play no, we've already played the Red Sox, though. I guess we'll play the Mets and Juan Soto next episode. Like, nothing else makes sense to me. So next episode, we'll probably freaking play the Mets. I love the Mets. Don't we love the Mets, baby? Love the Mets. And episode after that, Rangers for sure. If that series is tight, dude, it's still a 2-game lead. We are getting a little better, but it still ain't great. Take a look at the team really quick before we end the episode. Robles is raking. Julio is raking now. He's gotten a little better. Still not great. He's not actually raking at all. He's an average hitter. Cal, still playing a good season. 844 OPS. He'll take it. Luke Raley has gotten worse, but still in a really good spot. Robert, he's filthy. He's been a great acquisition so far. Ryan O'Hearn, still hitting at a very high level. Brian Hayes. Look, when Brian Hayes is giving you a 644 OPS, and his fielding percentage is really good, I don't care. His defense is visually very good. So, he's giving us enough to be in the lineup. Ditto Ryan Bliss, his stolen base numbers are kind of nuts. And, besides that, he sucks. But he's giving us great defense. But he has a 286 OBP. The question would be, as soon as Phil and Celestin can make his debut, he's going to make his debut. And, it's not been great for Ha-Seong Kim. He does have a home run as a Mariner, which is good. But, besides that, not great. Get that in a second. Lamont Wade's still hitting very well. Now only hitting against lefties, which has actually helped him a lot. His OPS is nearing 800. It was 750s before we made the switch. Dylan Moore, he's not playing well. We re-signed him, but he's like crazy super utility. Has great defense. It's whatever. Harry Ford's been a great backup catcher for us. 35 games. He's killing it. Kike's been just about everything I wanted him to be. I don't really care about the OBP. Actually, I kind of do. But he plays every position. He provides value. He's hitting for 10 doubles, 2 home runs off the bench. I won't sugarcoat he's been pretty bad, but it's whatever. He brings vibes. I clicked the same button again. That's freaking awesome. Logan Gilbert has been a great 9-4 record, 146 innings pitched, 133 strikeouts to 2.71 ERA, 1.01 WHIP. George Kirby has been great as well, 2.70 ERA, 0.96 WHIP. Brian Wu has been fantastic, 2.52 with a 0.88 WHIP. Castillo has been great as well, a 3.27. I'll ignore his WHIP though. And Bryce Miller has the best ERA of all of them besides Wu. Maybe we get a. Let's see. Let me do some math here. George Kirby, Bryce Miller. So then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bryce Miller. Crap. I want to get a Bryce Miller start against the Mets, but I could probably move him back. I'll probably figure out a way to get Bryce Miller to start because we've not seen a Bryce Miller start since episode 5, I think. He's been very good this season. After the bullpen, Moretta, 3 innings pitched. We saw all of them. He's been great. Rasmussen, you'll take it. He had a really, really bad start or bad outing in his one start against the A's or in the Angels, but it's whatever. He's picked it up a little bit. Santos, same thing. That Angels game kind of sucked, but this game will carry him for the rest of his life. Matt Brash, I don't believe it, dude. I just cannot believe it. His FIP is too good to be bad. So we're gonna keep him going. I'm going to trust in the development of Matt Brash. Andres Munoz, is he back? The critics are wondering. A 3.38 and a good whip, and FIP is in a great spot. I think he's back. Spire, ditto, he's back. 41 innings pitched. He's got a 2.41 ERA, great whip, fantastic FIP as well. Seawald's been good. You like to see that as well. He's going to be not as good in the FIP scale because he walks, but whatever. And Luke Weaver, heart attack closer, but he's got 25 saves, 8 blown saves. Wouldn't you love to have those 8 blown saves back? Probably. But thank you all for watching. It's been a crazy episode. In the next episode, like I said, Mets game probably. We'll see if we can sign some of these guys. And actually, no, I lied. I said we are gonna re-sign Victor Robles. We will re-sign Victor Robles right now. So I lied. 31 years old. 32 years old. I'll give him 32 here, and we'll lower him a little bit here to 60 million over 4 years. Lowball him a bit. We'll go 500,000 every time. See if we can get him for the low. 62.5, that'll do it. Rasmussen, I like Rasmussen. What's he asking for? Too much money. Alright, well, thank you all for watching. And, yeah, we'll see you in the next episode of Mariners Franchise.